Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin and we're back. Pokemon Y Shiny Hunting episode 280, Lapras. If you watched last episode, why didn't you? And this episode's topic is by me. It's a Pokemon topic, so I'm just gonna say it. If I didn't already say it was by me. But anyway, it is, have you ever beat a Pokemon game and even looked up and tested yourself that there was no more left to defeat in the game? For me, I pretty much do that for every single one, even if it's a ROM. When it comes to like if I can defeat trainers and all that stuff, then I will probably go and just go and defeat them and all that, and then whenever that's done, then yeah. So yeah, I definitely have done that before, and I usually just do that anyway. But yeah, and it seems like that this episode's gonna be extra bright because it's like more focused. Like, you'll see what I mean. Like, look at that. It looks like it's way more focused. I think it's going to be one of these episodes where it's like super bright. But anyway, yeah, pretty much that's, I do indeed do that. I just only don't do the things that would be super annoying to get to those that I was talking about, to like, it's like a side quest, which, yeah, that's probably the only times that I wouldn't do something like that, to where if I like specifically Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Pretty much, in that game, I think that really mainly introduced the big side quest to where it is kind of like Professor Oak's aids in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. But in this one, you actually you either can do record it in your Pokédex by like catching it, or like receive it from a trade. The Pokemon, I mean. And most of them are pretty tough actually, because some are only in certain times of day, or they're super rare of an encounter there, and yeah, so maybe, I don't know, I was always debating on probably doing that, because I guess it could be fun, but honestly, I don't mind, like, I don't know, I think it would be cool still, because I was thinking, I always think, like, oh yeah, I want to try to do that, well then I think about it and say, oh never mind, I don't want to do it, but I think I will whenever the time comes, because those kind of side quests, I think they're just fun to complete. Just side quests in general, as long as they're not too annoying, I think they'll be pretty fun. But anyway, so yeah. So yeah, it's pretty much what's up with me when it comes to that. So I'm curious, what is your whole answer on that? If you either like are an absolute completionist to where you do as much as you can to beat the game, like even go so far, I guess, as to complete the Pokédex, which for me, I don't know, I probably wouldn't worry about doing that, just for the fact that, I don't know, it's just, yeah, I don't think I've ever like completed the Pokédex before, just to, just say that I've caught every single one, because honestly, I don't know, because I'm eventually just going to try out every single Pokemon anyway, like, do my best to beat the game with them. So I really don't see a point to just straight up catch them each time, because, I don't know, just like, you just put them in the box and that's it. It's pretty much the extent of it when you're just completing the Pokédex, and it's not all that interesting to me. That's why I've never really, tried to do that, but the other stuff, like the battling and all that, I'm up for. I'm up for when it comes to that and the side quest. And then just to do little things like collect a certain item for them. It's easy to get, as long as it's not one of those ones to where you can only get that item like once during the story mode or somewhere in the game, and then you can't, if you like sell it on accident, you can't do it again. Like, those are stupid. You should be able to further in, even if it's like at a higher price, be able to like buy whatever item they're trying to want from you, want you to get for them, and that. So yeah, when it comes to that, that's what I think about. But yeah, I'm curious to know what your whole answer is on that. So anyway, continuing what I was talking about last episode, Pokemon Soul Silver, Elite Four Lance Battle. So I left off on talking about the Dragonites. I was saying that I left Rocky out, my Onyx, to go against the Dragonite, because I was like, okay, because it's going to be super effective because Rock is normal against Dragon. I was like, alright, I think Rocky can do this. And I was like, it seems pretty normal because most people use TMs, and the things that Dragonite can learn a lot of things, and I don't know why I didn't expect this, but Lance, of course, had Blizzard, and that absolutely destroyed. I had no doubt in my mind that my Onyx is gonna die there, because Onyx has horrible special defense, horrible. That's the same with like Graveler and all that. The ones that pretty much are really good defensive wise, they usually have pretty crappy special defense. Except for the cases like Ursaring. Ursaring has such good defenses and attack, and it's crazy. So when I was training in Victory Road, it just most of the time was living my hits with like just a little bit of health, but it's still impressive because I'm like 20 levels above. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway. And that can be said the same about Golbat and Crobat as well. They just have really good defenses for some reason. You think because they would be a bat, they would be pretty, pretty weak, especially Crobat, because he just looks like a ball thing with wings. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I no doubt in my mind I knew Rocky was gonna die from that Blizzard. And there's no way that it's a coincidence that he lands every single hit, because like I said, Thunder, Dragon Rush, Blizzard, they all have 70 accuracy, and he hasn't missed a single one when I fought him. So it must be programmed that he never misses those attacks. It's gotta be it. Or he has like zoom lens on them. That's gotta be it. There's no freaking way. There's no way that he's landed it every single time. It's just crazy. It's freaking insane. So, anyway, after Rocky got taken down, I had to go with the, well, I tried Dunsparce. But I'm pretty sure Dunsparce even just got straight up destroyed. So, well, it was able to live one hit, but the rollout wasn't doing so much, because rollout gets better each time it's used in a row. So, yeah, but it was my good old Dunsparce. She was only able to get out just one, maybe two, but yeah, she was just getting destroyed. So then I had to depend on my good old Crobat. So this is where Crobat really shined in the battle, helped me out. So pretty much, oh yeah, by the way, I did keep my Weeping Bell in my party just to be like a placeholder for healing, because like I said, I'm still waiting on a loose stone, so I didn't want any experience to go on him. So anyway, yeah. So pretty much I went out to my Crobat after my Onyx died, and then I was just going with the Confuse Ray Air Slash combo, because the lowest chance of them actually landing, and that might be also programmed with him, because every time that he was confused, to where it really mattered, it seemed he always got hurt in confusion. So I don't know if my luck is just really weird, or they programmed him to work like that. I don't freaking know. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, my Crobat came in real clutch with that whole combo. Took down both the level 49 Dragonites, and then onto the level 50 Dragonite. It was pretty crazy. And yeah, I was right. That was his highest level, was a 50, so I didn't have to train after that for now. But anyway, yeah, so pretty much with that Dragonite, it was a tough one because it actually had Outrage and did quite a lot of damage. Did quite a lot. I think, yeah, I remember before I faced that Dragonite with my Crobat, I went ahead and I went out to my Typhlosion, even though my Typhlosion was like, it was like 80 health, a little under half, so its Eruption wasn't going to do crap. So I tried to go with the burn with the whole Lava Plume thing, and that didn't work out, but it did a decent amount of damage, and then it got killed by Dragonite's Outrage, and oh, that's another thing. So that's one of the reasons I was able to easily take out the level 49s, because he was stupid and used Hyper Beam, and he had a recharge, so there's no way he was able to switch or heal that turn. So I just took advantage of that and just finished him off. So that's how I was able to like kill him to that extent, and it was crazy because those Dragonites, had a recharge, and pretty much screwed yourself over when you did that. You just gotta be really careful when it comes to that kind of stuff too. Moves that won't let you do anything else until you get done recharging, or the streak, the attack streak is over. Because it can be dangerous, and I know that because I have moves like Uproar, Rollout. What is the other one? I think that was pretty much it for the team when it comes to those moves. But yeah, whenever I, of course, use those moves, I make sure, like with Dunsparce, I make sure to set up first. Like if I know that Pokemon is most likely going to stay in, either because they underestimate my Dunsparce or something, then I'll just screech it and just defense curl up and then hit them with that Rollout, because I doubt you would get that much time to do that. But imagine -6 defense and a defense curl boost and Rollout, and then Rollout getting stronger each time. I mean, you don't have to do that much preparation if you're able to live long enough and get lucky to land those Rollouts. Because even though Rollout is 90% accuracy, sometimes it feels like it's the absolute worst because it like misses when the time is when it's right. But it's still a really good move. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's what I love about Dunsparce's moveset, because it can set up so much and just absolutely body with that Rollout. It's crazy. You ever think with such a weak move becoming so clutch, but it does. It's crazy. But anyway, so back with the whole level 50 Dragonite thing. So with that one, I was mainly able to take it down because I think it was the only Dragonite that Lance had that had Outrage on it, because the other two they used Dragon Rush, but I think that was about it. Yeah, they must have, because the other two had Thunder and Blizzard, and then Dragon Rush, so had no room for Outrage, because then I had the Hyper Beam as well. So anyway, yeah, eventually I was able to take advantage of that whole thing, of him still in the attack streak of Outrage, and I was able to take him out with Air Slash. I used a Confuse Ray first, of course, just for extra insurance safety. But yeah, so then anyway, the final one was his Charizard, and that was pretty much game for me. But even though my Crobat was the only one that was alive, I was like, okay, no, we're not risking it, because you never know. Even though, oh, how was it? What? Okay, hold on. Before I get to Charizard, Dragonite was so close to dead. I remember that I had my right before Crobat was the last one. Literally, if I would have missed the Air Slash, he would have killed my Crobat, and I would have had to start all that over again, because I didn't save. I didn't save between any of them because I had such confidence. But when Lance got to those final Pokemon, holy crap, it was crazy. And not only that, the music that Lance has in that game, along with whenever you finally fight Red, they have the same music, and it's so cool. It's such good music. You should definitely listen to it. It's crazy. It's such crazy battle music. And there's another crazy battle music that I really like. I know it's completely random that I'm bringing it up, but one of the ones I'm subscribed to on YouTube, Dobbs, in his theme battles in the beginning, it has an awesome theme. Like, that music is hype. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah. Then we finally moved on to the Typhlosion. This will be the last one we'll check, most likely, yeah. And then I just had Typhlosion healed up just so I have not only my Crobat out, and I was thankfully able to just Air Slash and kill, because Air Slash did a lot. It was crazy. It's funny because the Charizard is only using Air Slash against me too, which is weird. But anyway, yeah. So, if you enjoyed the episode, be so kind and support me by donating to my Patreon. As long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, then feel free, of course. The link is in the description down below. But anyway, I'll be seeing y'all later. I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin, and goodbye.